What's going on, guys? Oh, it's been a while. So it's September 17th right now, 2025. Last time I made a video was September 4th. That was day 1,000 of my self-improvement journey. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing like daily videos, or at least not like counting that. I'm not really doing that. I guess maybe I'll do a season 2. Should I do that? I don't know. But anyways, I want to talk about my books, and also I just finished watching Cyberpunk Edgerunners. It's an anime. It's got 10 episodes. Monday, so today's Wednesday, 2 days ago I watched the first 7 episodes, and then today I just finished it, and it was really good. I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. I'm basically spoiling it, but so forewarning. But basically, the main character David, he kind of like sacrifice in a way. He's kind of like spiraling down. He becomes like this cyborg person, cyberpunk, and he like kind of sacrifices himself to save / protect Lucy, which is kind of his girlfriend or whatever, another cyberpunk. But basically, he like, I don't know, he like basically sacrifices himself and he dies. And this is so that she can follow her dream of going to the moon one day. And then at the end of the show, she does go to the moon, but she's just there alone. And it's kind of sad. It is pretty sad because, they had a connection. And so this is kind of like what I'm trying to write in my book, my 4th book. So I got Tom and Lily. So these two they're not like together, but they have feelings for each other, but they never like told each other about their feelings. They just kind of like, because there's like a war coming up, they just never said anything about it to each other. They just hid their feelings away because it's like, there's a war, we got better things to do than talk about these stupid emotions, whatever, stuff like that. So basically they just hide it away for over a month. And then Tom, he's gonna sacrifice himself. He's gonna get himself killed, partly so that his bone, so like his forearm bone or femur, so his the radius or the ulna. Yeah, I'm in anatomy class, so I know. Or his humerus or femur, whatever bone, I don't know, is gonna be used to kill the big bad giant, whatever you wanna, the bad side. That's part of like the actual magic and stuff that I'm not talking about in this video, but he's doing that partly for that, like gonna sacrifice himself, but at the same time he's also doing that so that Lily doesn't have to do it, because so there's 7 main characters and 2 of them have to kill themselves, sacrifice, whatever, willingly, so that everyone can survive. It's for like, so one of them is bones, and then one of them has the blood, and then that goes into magic, and it gives the holder power to kill the bad guy. So that's out of the way. Basically, Tom is going to sacrifice himself so that Lily doesn't have to, or, I mean, technically she could be the second one, but she won't end up being. I'm spoiling my own book too, but it's not going to be published for like 6 or 7 years, so it's fine. That was not funny. It was hilarious. Anyways, so yeah, basically, he's gonna sacrifice himself, and Lily is obviously not gonna be happy, and they never got to discuss their feelings, and she's gonna know. And Tom, so basically he's telling, so Marcus, this is another guy, he's a giant. Tom tells Marcus, and Marcus is on their side, that Tom wants Marcus to kill Tom. And when Marcus will, I haven't written it yet, but I'm probably going to be writing it tomorrow or the next day or really soon. Basically, when Marcus kills Tom, Lily will be watching, and she's going to freak the fuck out. She's going to, it's going to be sad. It's going to be very emotional. I might even cry when I'm writing this, I'm like, oh my God, this is so sad. I probably won't. Like, tears might be like stinging in my eyes. They might like, you know, be forming, but they're not gonna be falling. I doubt it. Anyways, that's gonna happen, and I guess that Cyberpunk Edgerunners scene or idea or whatever, just like I've had this planned, my own book story planned for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 months now. So it's been a while. You know, I've known about this, and I've never really I never knew about Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Like, I just watched it, so I'm not like taking the idea, but it's just kind of interesting, you know. But anyways, this gets me into the next point where I'm almost done with my 4th book. Like, genuinely, I know on my September 4th videos I said my day 1000, I said I'm gonna take a break from social media, music, and AI. I did for like less than 24 hours. We're just gonna say that. We're just gonna put that out there. Yeah, a little disappointed, but whatever. Anyways, I'm almost done with my 4th book. Like, I might be finishing it probably, my guess is around like October like 10th-ish. The reason that around that day, because that's about 400 days of like writing this book. Like, September 4th, that day 1000, that was 1 year of writing this book. So I've been writing this book for over a year, and it's gonna be done soon, and it's coming quick. The war has started, and it is explosive, it's climactic, and holy crap, things are going down. It's insane. And honestly, and so the 4th book is this, it's the last book of this first mini series that I'm calling it. So the first 4 books, which when I'm editing them will be condensed down into 3 books. The 2nd book and the 3rd book will combine together. Basically, it's these first books, 4 books, are a part of a they're a mini series that is a part of a bigger, more grand series of like 20 to 30 books that I'm planning out in my whole like little universe that I have. And basically, the whole premise of this is that there are 10 planets all in like this kind of solar system, and they're on, you know, Earth and then another planet called Valorous. That's all that's really been explored so far. But there's going to be countless of other characters and other stories on the other 8 planets, and basically every decision, good or bad, that these characters make will affect the way the magic works in this universe, the 10 planet universe. And essentially all 10 planets have their own magic system, so when the characters make like a big change to the magic, it affects it, so it stirs the pot basically. And then eventually all the planets will collide into the sun, and a black hole tragedy will end the series. And I don't know exactly how it'll all go down, obviously, because I mean, this is going to take decades for me to write and finish, but I'm committed, very committed. And yeah, it's going to be crazy. I literally have oh my god, freaking notifications. Okay, I literally changed this morning. That's I just literally looked up black hole wallpapers, but that's basically inspired. Okay, hopefully I'm not doxing myself. That's kind of like that's not what it's gonna look like probably, but I don't know. It inspires me. Like, I'm so committed, bro. Like, I want this more than anything. I'm not gonna let anything get in my way from achieving this goal. Like, I want it really bad. But yeah, one day my books are gonna be in Barnes and Noble. You walk in and they're gonna be right there. One day my books are gonna be on the big screen, the movie. I'm gonna go to the movie theaters. Probably won't even exist in 50 years, but you know, you go to the movie theaters, you watch the movie, and it's gonna be inspiring. Yeah, that's my goal, man. And this is just the beginning. Like, when I finish this 4th book, I'm gonna take like a 2 to 6 month break. No writing, no editing, no outlining, no world building, no nothing. Just building like relationships with people, like, you know, being more social, which I've already been more. I'm already being way more social than I have been. I'm definitely pushing myself socially, building or like creating new hobbies, because literally all I do is scroll on Instagram Reels and listen to music, and like, are those really hobbies? Like, let's be honest. And yeah, I don't really have any hobbies other than writing, I guess, which it's, I mean, it technically is a hobby, but it's eventually not going to be a hobby. It's kind of like this purpose I have inside me that, you know, I want to achieve. And hopefully one day it'll be my job. You know, I'll make money off of it, but we'll see. Bro, I can't, man. The beard, like, I feel like the beard makes me look so much better. I feel chopped when I don't have it, but anyways, I think that's enough yapping for me today. If you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comments below about my series, about literally anything. I don't care. I will reply to them. So yeah, I don't know when I'll make another video, but I kind of want to do a stream, a writing stream. I remember I did one almost a year ago. It was 10.5 hours. I'm not going to do one that long, but I kind of want to do a writing stream again. I'm going to see if I can do one of these within the next like week or so. I think I have the perfect day, actually. Maybe next Wednesday. I think next Wednesday I might try and do one. The 24th, I'm pretty sure is what. Yeah, because today's Wednesday, so yeah. I think next Wednesday, because I have a 2-hour early out at school. You can get home and just do, mark your calendars. Anyways, that is it for today. I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to follow your dreams. Let's go.